welcome back to Project Zomboid Challenges. We are on a bit of a trip. Starting from where we started, wandered out on the road, through the woods, to the station over there, through the woods, down a road, through the woods. Now we're over here. Trying to get over to here, see what the situation is like, and if this kind of cross-country trip is a worthwhile thing we could try for the future. We've got a bandage on, which is doing okay right now, so that's something. And a kind of unfortunate sleeping schedule currently. But we do have a new house here that we made it to. Let's see if they got anything we want. Pants is one section where we're actually doing fine. The firefighter pants we kept getting from all the firefighters. It's just all the other pieces that are a problem. 2 holes here. A hole in this fireman's t-shirt. Should have got another one of those. We got 2 holes in this, hole in that. Things could be worse. Oh yeah. Let's see what we have here and potentially carry on. Got some broken glass, which we don't really need. A regular rock, always a good time. A stone knife for crafting things that aren't very useful, turns out. We're a little hungry, and all we have is a container of rotten melted ice cream. So if we find some stuff here, that'd be great. Ooh, a hunting knife and a hand axe. That's in terrible condition. That's got some damage to it. I will equip primary this hand axe. It technically counts as a weapon. And this hunting knife can be used for knifing things, I guess. Better than nothing, I suppose. I don't think I really liked the hand axe before. Here, cover attached to belt. I guess the axe is a belt weapon. Okay. Yeah, it's something. Better than the no weapon whatsoever that we usually have. Here's a fork. Okay. Canned food. We did not bring the can opener with us in our panicked fleeing. So that's not actually going to help us too much, unfortunately. It's always wild, all these houses with their canned food and no can openers. And a rotten, uncooked sausage. I mean, we can cook this, but look how much negative it goes. Makes us sad, and it's not a good time. I don't think we have very many choices here. Oven. Oven? Have we lost power or something? Potentially. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't try to do anything. Might not be able to cook this anymore, which makes it even less useful, because it's dangerous uncooked. As opposed to all this other rotten bits of food, which are not dangerous. You can also tell we don't have power anymore because it's rotten and not cold. We have drink. Water available 20. Or available 19. Yep, power's gone. Next problem collected. We'll clean. We've got 10 dirty rags. We're gonna be leaving. Let's just clean all the rags. So I should probably. I mean, we got multiple waters here. We'll fill the water bottle up. I guess we're gonna eat our rotten ice cream. Yay! Having a good time. We got these canned foods we can't open. A rotten raw sausage. That made us sad. Which is reasonable. Clean the rest of these rags. Because our bandage is, once again, a bit dirty. We definitely don't need this many ripped sheets on us at one time. Remove the bandage. See how the situation is here. Still infected and lacerated. Probably not going to go well for us. Doesn't look like a bite. It's more of a laceration problem. But that's still a problem. So, we don't get to be okay, really. Take some of these. They come instantly. Let's put those in here. And then into here, main inventory will grab a couple sheets. The rest of them go in the backpack, I guess. It's not like they weigh a lot, so that's alright. Weight also went down because we ate all that ice cream. So that's nice. Actually, it's terrible, because that means we have no things. We got a magazine, a newspaper, removes boredom and stress, but we are sad. I don't think it's going to really help us here. Read it anyway. Feel less bored, I guess. Yeah. Rotten food. It's got a lot of problems. We don't have a lot of options, though, is the problem. Read that newspaper. Feel a little bit better about ourselves. Yeah, food continues to be a problem. There you go. Now we're feeling better. More canned food we can't open. Awesome. I feel like we should be able to stab these with a knife. How's that? We got a knife. We just stab at the can. Still things work out for us. Drop equip. Favorite. No. Oh well. With that, and our complete lack of food, we need to get moving. This door is also barricaded. We can't go that way. We need to hop through the window. Luckily, we have removed the glass. Okay. Now, we just follow this road. We should be able to get into down here. I'm feeling a bit queasy, either from the rotten stuff or the infection. Either way. With this axe, we could chop down some trees. And that could potentially make us some spears to kill 2 zombies with. Yay. Yeah, it's not gonna get much. There's problems wherever we are here. Out here, in the countryside, there is nothing. How's this over this way? Find some food to be okay. We got mailboxes, I would assume. There's a house. There's a zombie. Quantities of zombies is something we need to consider. Alright. Looking in here. Open window. We see them breaking all of the locks and stuff. That's cereal right there. Yes. Just open their window and eat their cereal. Oh yeah. Things are looking up. Kinda. Okay. Wants food at least. At least a little bit. Here's all the zombies. Thank goodness. No! How did you get? I have an axe! Well, so much for that idea. Zombie. Amazing. And if we try to start a new character here, Fire Officer, next play, that's just gonna pop us back down at the beginning here. Where everything is now dark, and the door is broken. So yeah, this is not gonna work at all. Any more open dog food? You bet we do. Okay, no more warm clothes. Okay, no more light, no more water. everything is problems here. All the loot, our best stuff was on another character. There's zombies everywhere. There's nothing we can accomplish here anymore. That brings many questions. How best to thrive in this challenge? Especially once the power goes out. I don't know if we really have a way to get more water, is the main thing. We could go around collecting a bunch of water into water barrels if we had enough carpentry to get that going before the power shuts off. We could go around trying to collect drinks, which may exist somewhere. Some foods can give some water. Cure some thirst. Overall, there's lots of problems. There's a lot of zombies over here. Food continues to be a problem. We got a few farms. We could technically have some stuff we could try to get. Really, the zombies are obviously the biggest problem here. Not sure how to loot anything with this many zombies outside. We can run around, accomplishing not much of anything. Luring the zombies away from other places, potentially. In theory. Every time we run into something, we need to re-sprint. We have no weapons, so we can't really fight the zombies. There's so many we can't really do anything outside. We almost managed to clear a little bit around the starting house, but there just kept on being zombies that wandered in, obviously. We need equipment, basically. It's easier said than done. Okay. And all the food is rotten for the most part, too. That's also a problem. We can get the zombies moving here. That's not a good thing. We're in the trees. The trees are also a huge problem. Line of sight being a giant mess. It's not ideal. There's so many zombies here. Let's keep on going. I think I said a spear or something in him. Like a permanent sprint option. I managed to find a katana in one of the zombies towards the start, which let us kill like a handful of zombies. Obviously not enough to really get going. More warehouses, could have any kinds of things. Problem is just all the zombies. That's always the problem, isn't it? All the zombies. Let's keep running. We're getting back towards the one area we wanted to look in. Yell to get the zombies coming over this way. It's a theory, at least. We've also lured all the other zombies from earlier over this way, though. Which is a problem. There could potentially be some kind of idea with getting the zombies away from certain locations. Just grabbing them all. Bringing them somewhere. I don't think that's super viable. That would be the only option we really have here, though. So. It might be what it would have to be. We can fight a handful of zombies, but not a lot. 2, maybe 3 we can push them over. More than that, and it is a much larger problem. We need there to be, like, no zombies, so we can get in and look for things. Well, that is obviously not going to happen. Sandbags, paint, a plank, more planks. Zombies are coming this way, zombies are coming that way. I think I saw a saw there. That's one of the things I wanted. Man. The problem is the zombies. They keep coming. And we try to run away from them. We just find additional zombies. We can lure them outside, try to run back inside. It's kind of a problem, obviously. We can't use the go put all the zombies in the woods strategy, because we don't have enough places where we can put all these zombies. Grab them outside of it. We run back in here. More zombies have found the entrance. So we need to grab them, add them to the pile of zombies behind us, lure them away. Some more yelling. We need to get them far enough away from us that we can effectively loot things. If we go too far away, we're too far away. And these zombies here. Just casually walk away from the zombies. Lure more zombies towards me. We can try a bit of woods strat. We don't have enough current space from them. And this pile of zombies behind us. Let's try the woods strat. If we lose them, we can go around. Grabbing a few other zombies' attention. Perfectly acceptable. As long as it's less than the ones we are currently dragging away. But then we need to consider the fact that we put all these zombies over in the woods. And that doesn't really solve most of our problems. There are less zombies over here now than we did before. A zombie behind us, 2 over here, 1 on the door. 3 over here, 1 on the door. There's every possibility there's gonna be more zombies inside here too. Which you can't see until we walk inside. Duffel bag, vanish seeds. There's a saw. This is too many zombies to deal with by just existing. Lure them around. Move them somewhere else. Maybe over in these woods. There's also zombies in these woods now. So you need to consider that. There's even more zombies up here. We've broken a lot of the doors, though. At least something. Now we're getting thirsty. There's too many zombies over here. Crouch. I hope they've seen us. Stop crouching. Back inside. We need something that can work as a weapon. Zombie right here. And all the zombies over there. And all the zombies over here. See, that doesn't... The number of zombies in this part of the game. There's definitely some useful things up in there. Obviously not all the useful things, though. Now we're back in here again. Once again with nothing. We check our map. We've made it to a few different houses here. We find some more actual supplies. That would obviously be helpful too. But part of that involves there's all these zombies, which makes it very difficult. Even if we get inside a house somewhere, they're just going to immediately smash down everything. And then what? And then what? We can go inside, close the door, but inside there's all these zombies. And there's even more zombies. Inside seems to have a lot of zombies. Outside has even more zombies. A lot of it is a problem. Let me just add more zombies. The real question is exactly what happens to the zombies when we reload things. I also want to see if anything has respawned, if that's a thing yet. We've spent many a day wondering about. That's not how this system's supposed to work. There doesn't seem to be really anything in here at all. I don't think that's a mechanic that is on automatically. There's some potential for zombie respawning still being on permanently. I don't think we're gonna get more loot. That doesn't solve that problem. Yeah, this house has been absolutely obliterated. We still have technically one door here, and I think one of the windows might still exist. Besides that, though, it's a bit of a mess. Let's see how much moving the zombies around affects future runs. So we moved a lot of zombies around over by the warehouse. There could still be some inside. The real thing makes you question how the zombie spawn mechanic works on new characters. Is the time where we got obliterated, immediately started again, and the zombies weren't there. Just outside the house. Or even inside the house. That also happened. So the zombies are a little bit reshuffled around the area. That doesn't solve some of our problems here. It kind of just makes there still be zombies in places we don't want there to be zombies. Let's see what the situation is here. Moved a ton of zombies over this way previously. They're still around. There's definitely zombies over there. There's not a huge amount of zombies right here. There are still a lot of zombies up that way. What are the zombies inside? Oh yeah, the zombies are still inside. So there's some form of the zombies kind of stay where they were. That's just not around the spawn area as much. That'd be okay. We got 3 zombies here. Oh, try and bite me. And then a 4th zombie shows up, and then the pushing strat just stops working entirely. Which really is a problem. We don't really have any other strats. Hey, there's one. And we get bit. Nope. Anything, another zombie shows up. Yeah. Let's try to grab everybody out of here quickly. Loop group everybody together here. Oh yeah, everybody come out. Lovely stuff. Let's move all of you away from here. Using sacrificial characters here. Try to move the zombies further away. Definitely the idea here would be to actually survive in one character. That would be the real challenge. There. Okay. Let's bring these zombies out of this area. Come on, zombies. You know you want to. Oh yeah. Now that's a horde of zombies. That's a horde of zombies right there if I've ever seen one. And I have. It's right here. We might be losing some stragglers, which is potential problems. I'll take what I can get. Okay. I'm about to die. I'm gonna lead all these zombies out into the forest. This is the storing the zombies in the forest strategy again, which only kind of sometimes works. Keep yelling. The zombies come in the forest. You know you want to. I'm only currently kind of dying. Okay. So potentially they would be chasing each other out into the forest. Now that we're out in the forest, though, let's see if we can find anything out here. Got some street signs. A logging company. Check the map here. We are here now. We're almost dead. Since we aren't collecting any supplies or anything. Logging company this way or is it that way? Sure it's looking like that way. Not that we're gonna learn anything about it anyways. Quiet logging company. So the more effective strategy here would be luring the zombies away without getting already bitten. The logging company is that way. Nothing over here. There's a car. I should put a sign so far away from whatever I actually have. And the trunk is locked. All the cars have seemed broken here too, which also doesn't help. Let's go check on... Let's go check on the area there. Death! It precedes me. I'm just throwing a few characters, wandering around town, hoarding up all the zombies to bring out to the forest. Could almost possibly work. Ideally, obviously, without actually using a character. That'd be the preferable way to do things. Some zombies out here still. They're just kind of in the way, honestly. At least in more of the forested areas, you can just kind of keep going. Of course, we are still doing the whole running through the trees without being able to see what's on the other side of the trees, which is not safe. We learned that in a previous attempt. Then over that way. Any blind spot is potential doom. Okay. Get far enough away from the trees and maybe they can't see us. Now it's looking pretty clear here, honestly. Okay. Garden saw. rope, regular saw, metal sheet, scrap. Where's this? Where's Zombie? What happened here? I can't even see anything. I'm convinced that was the zombie that was there. Who's this one? There. Two zombies down. There's a regular jacket. Where are that? Not that I really expect to survive here or anything. We've also lost a bunch of people's keys now. There's a club hammer. What else we got? Plank. Sandbag. Metal pipe. Technically counts as a weapon. Is it better than pushing? Potentially. Metal sheet. Paint. Garden saw. Counts as a saw. Sandbags. Yeah, I think at this stage, the main problem is going to be water. We can technically get water from every area. Sledgehammer. Unable to max their chance to do some damage, be very difficult to wield. Got a pipe wrench. That would also count as a weapon, technically. Like nothing ultra crazy or anything, but definitely things you can work with. Ball peen hammer. That's a hammer. And a screwdriver. We could maybe get away with doing some stuff here. A wooden mallet. Kind of a hammer. A rake, if you want to do some farming. Duct tape. Yeah, there's a screwdriver. We got a screwdriver. We got a... What kind of hammer is this? Ball peen. I don't think we'll be able to grab any planks off walls with that. We need an actual hammer that has the other side of the hammer, potentially. A regular saw, also good. A bucket, some rope. An entire antique oven in there. A padlock. Seed bag. Wood glue. For some repairs. Oh yeah. There's definitely some stuff in here. A crowbar. Equip that in both hands. Now there's a weapon. Yeah. That's something. Some adhesive tape. If there's any food or anything in here. We've got an empty vending machine. We've got toilet and sink that technically have some water. We got a faucet here, we have some water. Fridge over here. With nothing at all. All the windows and doors and such are kind of broken. So there's a lot of negatives here. Got some planks we could technically use. There's too many holes is the problem currently. Upstairs, we got some stuff. Box of paper clips, a pencil, word search magazine, garbage bag, a doodle, an eraser, all the way up here at the top, a roof access. How fun. And some nothings on the ground. Okay. Yeah, here we can get a handful of things that would count as a weapon. Got a crowbar, pipe wrench, hammer, scythe, metal pipe. Potentially a few more such things in the boxes. But doesn't at all solve food. We need to go to potentially like a restaurant or something. Do another one of these clear out all the zombies kind of business. Which is very tiring and time consuming and everything. If we make it over here, we can get a handful of actual weapons. They'll actually last a little bit of time. We cleared out a lot of the zombies here. We could potentially move on them from this direction. If we get all this done, like, before power and everything goes out, that would also be helpful. This car's looking okay, too. With all the zombies in the streets, I don't think a car is actually going to help a huge amount, honestly. Way less than it typically would. Crowbar can just about fight some zombies here. And you. And you. Hard hat. Or that. Always a good choice. Temperature. Doing fine. That's alright. Wear this watch. All kinds of information. Temperature is 34 right now. That's not terrible. Let's go and fight our way over here. I feel like we walked around here a few times. So potentially we've moved some of the zombies out. They're still coming though. It still feels like it's underperforming sometimes. Here comes 5 more zombies. We do have higher strength on the firefighter character. It's more focused on axes instead of blunt weapons here. Did I miss that? You're down. Okay. More guys defeated. Continuing to go good. Wear this hoodie. Found that. Zombies are definitely a source of gear, which is nice. Spacing is also very important with attacks. From too far away, we obviously don't hit anything. From too close, we need to push them over. Getting it just right. This one of our guys ran out here without any equipment to die. Potentially. So doing all this. The condition of the crowbar is still good, which, I mean, that's great. As much as it's not the strongest weapon, it's definitely durable, which is more than we can say for many of the other weapons. There's some slamming. There's zombies here. Let me try to break this door. You can stop. You can also stop. Might be coming out of the apartment. Oh, it's locked. We can disassemble this door. We have that power. Smoky Saloon. Oh. I mean, we got this. Let me rip up some socks. We got long socks? Yes, we do. Equip primary rip sheets. So we can get rid of the glass here. I think that helps. Come around the back. Both hands scroll by. Climb through. And for whatever reason, these doors here. Oh, closes nicely. Somebody's slamming somewhere. I think it's upstairs. Yeah, we seem to have moved at least some of the zombies around. Could be inside of one of the rooms upstairs, even. We got a sledgehammer, we could technically blow through it. Here's some more water. Technically drink. We go around the world collecting the various water that exists. There's some rotten food, some of which gives a tiny bit of thirst. It's awful though. We got a sink here with some olive oil, which would make us unhappy. Eat some ketchup, also unhappy. Stuff that's technically food. Plastic cutting board. We got all of the drinks here, which is definitely something. Makes us not thirsty. Drink all of this white wine. It's not really a solution, though. We can't go around constantly drunk. This entire thing of wine, inebriated. Coordination, slightly impaired. That wouldn't help. I mean, could we get away with only drinking all this? A lot of it has some hunger solution. So technically, we could try to be constantly drunk. I don't think it's really going to work. Ideally, though. And that's also all the food here, too, because everything else is terrible. Yeah, this is definitely a place we can get to. It's not very defensible, either. It's also a problem. It's all the windows. And here comes more zombies. Okay. Get you. The crowbar is about as good as we're going to be able to get, I feel. As far as a reliable weapon. We also don't really want to break the door here. Because, like... oh, wow, all the zombies came back. If we break the door here, we would end up having one less line of defense. Also, there's only one way out of there, so... there's obviously some problems. And then, too many zombies is also a problem, obviously. Walk away from it. They're here. And they keep moving. Now there's all these zombies here. And all these zombies here, where did they come from? I just wandered out of the woods. Yeah. Now there's zombies here too. Previously, this area had no zombies. Now it has this many zombies. So we can clear out an area for a tiny bit of time. But after that, it becomes a problem again. So yeah. Equipment we can kind of solve here. Food and water. A perpetual problem, obviously. I mean, all the problems are perpetual. And now we're tired. A safe place to sleep. Also an issue. Surviving long enough to get skills up to a state where we could actually repair windows and things. Getting all the supplies to be able to actually do anything. We still only have this kind of hammer. We don't have a regular hammer. So I still don't think we could get planks from other locations. There's a lot of negatives. We didn't unlock this door. So we can sneak back in here. Or just die. Also potential. Crouch. You're hidden. All the zombie slamming over there is not helping. Yeah, as far as this... Oh, he's slamming on the door there. Well, it's okay. Sleep on this chair. It's not safe to sleep. I know. I know it's not. He's gonna break the door. He's gonna come in here. Okay. All the zombies parading around. You get out of here. I'm trying to sleep. I'm too tired to hit you with this over and over. Yeah, we might not be able to sleep because of the zombie over there. Yeah, we're gonna sleep. There you go. But yeah. Getting any amount of supplies is definitely a challenge here. And now it is snowing. It's also cold inside because there's no power anymore. That's another problem we're currently having. We can get a drink of water from the sink. Fill our empty bottle. You know, water. In a regular world, obviously we'd be able to set up some water collection barrels outside, eventually. And that would solve a lot of the problems. Because we would end up just being able to have water. And eventually we would need to get a fire or a grill or something going to boil the water, though. Never really gotten to that point. But just collecting water in the barrels, boiling it, storing it for later. We could technically get that. But the main problem would be getting up to 4 carpentry. That's difficult when it's difficult to get a saw and a hammer and a screwdriver. So we kind of need, if we wanted to, try to do some of the luring away tactics. Get in here, get all the construction supplies. Find somewhere we can get enough to get up to that level. Even just going around to get planks and garbage bags and everything is difficult. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't think that a rain collection barrel could collect snow in it. There's been no snow item, really. If I had a shovel, we could shovel snow. Put that in a container. Drink it. I think most of the time you don't get to it being snowy anyways, so it's kind of a separate business here. I want to see what's happening in this apartment area. After that, we are going to make our way over there. 8 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice and cold. It's not on me. Slam it on the outside here. Could just let him disassemble the door for us. Really thought. If we had found a key anywhere, that also worked. We've maimed the hammer here. The hammer almost seems better. That was 3 hits with that much damage. It's about the same as the crowbar. I don't know. You can close the door then. So what do we got up here? Another crowbar. I mean, that's not probably always going to be there. Maybe. But a crowbar is kind of the best we can get. We got a gun case with some ammo in it. Guns seem like a terrible strategy. Because of all of the zombies coming straight to you. Unless you're trying to get them to come straight to you, then more power to you. Got pancake mix. Can't even eat that. Dry ramen noodles like a sad, some chips. Tasty. Canned chili. We would need a can opener. A plate, some tongs. Rotten uncooked sausage, rotten salami, rotten peas, rotten pork chop. Yeah. The food you can almost get around eating a little bit of rotten stuff and then some canned stuff, and then the eternal greatness that is the food that doesn't rot, it seems. Processed food. The answer to all life's questions. Yeah. Potentially a challenge to come back to with a little more experience. Especially with rounding up the zombies and getting them out of the way so we can loot stuff. If we could round up a bunch of zombies, get them out of the way, loot the farms, that would also be a good spot to get some food. We could maybe grab water from a lake. That might be a thing. Things we've never really had to deal with. Potential ideas. But yeah. For now, I think I'm going to... I mean, we could try some of these ideas. Since we're alive. We got all the beer downstairs and some chips. We could technically make it back to the other house, grab the canned food there. As far as things are concerned, we don't have everything we want. I think I might want to try that in a less awkward location. Our hands are getting cold all the time because there's no power. Definitely be safer starting again. This world's kind of a mess. We're getting chilly because it's cold and there's no power. That's definitely the second stage of this. There's already enough problems, and then when the power and water and everything goes, things get even worse. We never did make it to another town to see if it's all bad there, but I'm assuming it will be. Getting through, not a huge problem. Getting enough warm clothes, reasonable, besides the hands, where I found a single glove, basically. Yeah. A bit chilly. I think we'll call this scenario for now. Check out something else next time. Goodbye.